Right, here we are, 12th of November 2022, when very first Ritalin, I forgot what it was called there for a second, but yeah, anyway, so Oscar's had half his tab, 10 milligrams, had breakfast, so we're going to see how we go. Just doing another quick little chat to camera, bit of an update from the earlier one. I tried to do a little one from the van earlier on this morning. Just wanted to talk about, I guess, and where we're up to in terms of, oh yeah, how about this for a setting while I'm just talking about it. We're down at Dwellingup, Nanga Mill, Murray River here in the background, which is a beautiful spot. Kids are just over there behind the camera, playing in the rapids, having a great time. But anyway, yes, the 11th, which was, 11th of the 11th, 22 will be a day I guess I'll probably never forget the rest of my life. It was a day where, we actually got the diagnosis from my son Oscar that he actually 98, maybe 99% certain and definitively he has ADHD. Can't say that we're overly surprised, kind of, ecstatic about it really. Oh, and I'm certainly ecstatic about it because guess what that means? Typically if one of your children has it, chances are that one of the parents have got it, and well, guess who that parent might be? So, they say it's about 75-80% chance that it's probable. I've lining up to get myself seen with a psychiatrist, see how that goes. I won't talk about that anymore. The feelings I had yesterday in terms of finding out, getting the absolute confirmation that it's the case, try as I might to kind of, think about how wonderful it's going to be for Oscar, for him. We're getting him the help he needs and the assistance he needs at such a young age, so couldn't want for more really for him. The doctor yesterday wrote us out a script for some medication that's going to help him in terms of, connecting those neural pathways in his brain and all of these kind of things that just don't work so well for people that have got ADHD. He started off on his small little 5 milligram dose this morning, baby steps in terms of that. So we'll do 5 and 5 each morning for a few days and then step that up into, something that's becoming stronger. So you're getting back to me in terms of what that means. For me, it's just like yesterday was one of the most emotional, I guess, days that I've probably ever experienced. Probably more emotional even than the one we had a month ago when we kind of got the inkling or the kind of unconfirmed diagnosis that it was the case. But for me to kind of get that confirmation for Oscar yesterday, for me, it just, I guess, changed my world. Yeah, wow. 48, I keep saying at the age of 48, I finally figured out who I am. Absolutely nuts. Such a relief. All of those years where I struggled to understand who I was, where I fit in, what was it about me that was kind of unique, what was it, why was I always finding so many things so challenging, finding things so difficult, being so hard on myself, all of that kind of stuff. Now that I know, I don't actually know about myself, but now that we have a better sense, I'm just going to be kinder to myself. I guess that's the key, isn't it? Be kinder to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so beating yourself up so much. And that's what I'll be doing. Anyway, enjoying beautiful spots like this. I mean, bloody hell. It's nice and quiet back here. Back at the camp, it's nuts. There's bloody people everywhere. But down here, it's nice and peaceful. It's the sounds of the river and the kids, as I say, in the background, doing whatever the kids are doing, playing in the rapids. Just remembering some thoughts I was having during the night last night that I was laying there in bed thinking, I need to write this shit down or record it because it seemed like very insightful, or just one of those things where I normally would start typing into my phone, but I resisted the urge last night because I thought I needed some sleep. So one of these thoughts I was having last night is about, I guess, my brain in terms of, the way I was as a child back at school, in classrooms. Teachers were always saying that, you're inattentive, you're hyperactive, you speak out of turn, you can't hold it, can't hold it in. You've just got to blurt it out. And also, one of the things that I kind of reflect on and observe about myself is classes for me. And one of the things I always found challenging was in a classroom setting from pretty much my whole childhood through my 10 years of school, 10 years. It's amazing. Is that one of the things that I used to struggle with, I reckon, was focus. You're sitting in a class, whether it's English or science or mathematics or something like that, the teacher would be talking about a concept. So use the example of mathematics. I think I was, due to the way my brain operates, I think I was able to get some of those concepts in terms of pick them up very quickly And I guess in reflecting on that now, that's just how I am. Not one of those people that needs to be given shitloads of detail. I've always think I've been pretty good at kind of having something explained to me. I get the high level conceptual idea of what it is, and then God, what am I trying to say? I guess boredom, I suppose. I guess that's, you know, what it was. Anyway, this is a bloody rubbish video, so we'll go from there. Leave it at that.